Hey, what's up, everybody? I was debating on whether or not I wanted to do this video, particularly because I don't really like talking about other people's business. I guess I figure, this is nothing, like, nothing that isn't already online. This is in reference to, in the past, like, 24 hours, I've had 3 people, comments on my Nitrous Oxide videos like, hey, have you heard about Kanye West and Nitrous Oxide? And of course I responded, no, I didn't hear, I didn't know what was going on. So I did a little research. Well, I shouldn't call it research. I looked online and saw some information that Kanye West is allegedly struggling or has struggled with addiction to nitrous oxide. And I don't know, I thought that was interesting, so I kind of wanted to make a video, just, I don't know, I guess with my kind of, comments or a take on it. Mostly from my perspective, or yeah, I'll get to that in a second. And then also I will say too, I know I keep saying this in the beginning of the videos, but it's been helping a lot. If you like these videos, please like this video, please subscribe. Especially please comment, like above all else, if nothing else, please comment. I love reading your guys' comments, especially, because I find out about stuff like this, or people tell me that they're going through something similar, and, this is helpful. So that really, I don't know, it really encourages me. I really appreciate all that. So anyways, yeah, so apparently Kanye's ex-chief of staff, I don't have the information right in front of me, but from what I remember, someone that at least worked with or for Kanye, apparently has made claims that, like, apparently some dentist, and I don't remember names, and even if I did, I wouldn't say it, because again, these are allegations. I'm not accusing, I'm just, summarizing what I read online, with my own experience with nitrous oxide abuse mixed in. So please don't sue me. But also, Kanye, if you're watching this, dude, hit me up. We can have a nice conversation about the amazing secrets of life that we almost discovered. And of course, I say that like sarcastically, because I don't expect him I don't expect Kanye West to be watching, some podunk YouTube channel. And even if he somehow did, I don't think he'd reach out, but that would be fucking super cool. That would be super awesome. Anyways, but yeah, apparently their ex-chief of staff or whatever the fuck, apparently there's this dentist that was supplying Kanye West with like a ton of nitrous oxide, and it sounds like it was like in like the big ass tanks that they use at the dentist office, not the small cartridges that you get at like a head shop or online or something like that, which those are the ones I would use to abuse. I'm not going to speculate on whether that's true or not. It is interesting. I did see like a brief video with, it looked to be Kanye, and he has like this, mask over his, I think just nose, maybe his face too, but like at least nose, similar to like one that they would use in a dentist office to supply nitrous oxide. He's like, Ryan Garcia, this is Ye, I'm on the nitrous. And so kind of like ambiguous and like cryptic. I don't know, I thought that was interesting because that would be the type of shit that I would say, or something along those lines, where it's like seemingly like benign, like okay, like whatever, but in our like minds, once you get to that point of abusing it so much that you start becoming like manic, and that grandiosity and that just kind of delusional and then warped sense of reality. We think like we're just like trying to pass along like an important message, like I'm on the nitrous, like my eyes are opened, I know the secrets of life. At least that's my take. At least that's, you know, if when I would like text message cryptic shit to people, it would be kind of like stuff like that. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, you know, I don't know. I haven't really been ever really followed Kanye West's I don't know, actions and stuff in the paper, because again, I really try to mind my own business. I don't really like even read like, because I don't know, I feel like that's kind of like gossipy. But I mean, it's like, you know, stuff like that sometimes is on news, or you see it on you know, like people commenting or making videos about it on YouTube. So you know, I haven't followed it closely, but I think in the past like year, maybe it's been over a year now already, but I think he was like making like really like delusional and like conspiracy comments on like Jews running the whole world and stuff like that. I really don't know the extent of it. But I thought that was interesting. You know, and again, I'm not saying this is definite evidence. But it's like, that's the type of shit that like, those are the type of thoughts that I would have, that like, you know, like a conspiracy, like you see the hidden truth, you know, besides this like fake facade of reality, and like these inner workings, and then, you know, like dashed with, you know, like a sprinkle of paranoia, maybe like a few teaspoons of just like being grandiose and being like, you know, like I'm a god, or I'm along that level. Like I have surpassed humanity. You know, you know, I'm the chosen one. I've like shit like that. And I don't think he was like saying that per se, but I wouldn't be surprised if like that's also kind of what he was experiencing. And, you know, took it upon himself to share his secret knowledge with the public. And, you know, a lot of it, or at least from the sounds of it, you know, was kind of just, I wouldn't say maybe disorganized. Like, for me, my thoughts would be more, and like my conversations would be more disorganized. Like, they wouldn't quite be fully linear or like make that much sense. You could still kind of follow along, but you know, not really like a clear linear path of thought. But I don't know where I was going with that. I'm gonna blame it on my roommate for distracting me. Oh, Danny, I have my video on, so just in case you don't want to be seeing.
Oh, no, you good.
You don't care? Okay, all right. I just want to make sure I'm not exposing you to the internet.
Oh, you good, you good.
Okay. But yeah, I don't know. It's just like his behavior like that, you know, was reported upon, or you know, what I seen online. It just seems like that's something that I like is along the lines of the stuff that I was experiencing when I was abusing so much nitrous oxide. Yeah, it's really sad and really unfortunate because, you know, I mentioned this in one of my videos, like maybe yesterday or the day before, but what initially inspired my use of nitrous oxide, like use and abuse, was to like cope with depression and anxiety. And I think I also saw another clip too, like where Kanye was at like a show and he says something about like, I was at the dentist, they gave me nitrous or laughing gas, you should try it, it helped me. So yeah, that's how it started off. But once I started becoming manic and psychotic, and I was, you know, having like these secret epiphanies and getting all this like divine knowledge, I at that point I wasn't like even getting high. Like if anything, it was at times like dysphoric or almost scary. Not I don't know if scary is the right word, but like really intense. Like it's not something that was like particularly enjoyable. And you know, it started to increase my anxiety and definitely didn't increase the depression. And depression was low, but my mania and you know, psychosis was awfully high. But yeah, so my use was then driven by wanting to continue to partake in like this quest or like this path of like continuing to obtain this knowledge or like work on this like secret thing, even though I wasn't really enjoying it so much. And so yeah, I wouldn't be surprised, you know, like if at first, you know, he just started using it as kind of a way to cope that I described, and then, you know, started experiencing that mania and that psychosis, and you know, that maybe drove his use all the more. And the thing is too, I can't imagine like the extent, like I abused a lot of nitrous oxide, like a lot. I mean, I don't know, you know, like the exact total, but in like the 3 to 4 month binge that ended up with the nerve damage. I mean, I maxed out all my credit cards. When I filed for bankruptcy, it was like $75,000 of debt. And granted, not all of that was, you know, from the nitrous, but a good chunk of it was. Like, it was a lot. So I can't imagine, like, having, like, the amount of money he has and, like, the amount of connections he has. And, you know, like, the extent of use that could be, you know, like just done under, like with that many resources. I mean, like my experience except like tenfold, but, yeah, I don't know. I guess we'll see kind of how things unfold. Again, like, I don't, it's none of my business, you know, I'm not saying like, boo, like shame on you if that's something you're interested in. It is interesting. I guess, ultimately my kind of takeaway, my thought is, you know, I just hope that he's able to, if that's something that he has been struggling with, you know, I really hope that he's able to get some help in one way or another, and to stop going down that rabbit hole of nitrous oxide use, because it doesn't, no matter how much you do, you know, you're not getting the secret knowledge or anything. Like, once you stop and the mania eventually wears off, the psychosis eventually wears off, all you realize is just how much damage you did to yourself and just your others around you, your life situation. So I really hope, you know, he's has gotten some help already or will get help. You know, because it would be a shame to see him. Someone I read a comment on one of my recent videos. Actually, maybe it was an older video. Actually, it was an older video, but someone was commenting, and this isn't the only comment. I've gotten similar comments over the past, you know, year. But someone was saying they were in the same boat as me, and you know, their use left them in a wheelchair, and you know, they've been on the path to recovery, physical recovery, and you know, making like slow progress or hitting plateaus, and you know how discouraging that is. So, you know, I just, yeah, hopefully, you know, Kanye is able to get help before it gets to that point. And also, you know, hopefully that way he can start getting back to reality. And I don't know, you know, but who knows, you know, this is all allegations and, you know, speculation. And yeah, I don't know, I hope the best for him. Because I know what it's like to just be that just off the deep end, and it's like so hard to stop, because like I said, you're just kind of on this mission to only do it, and that's your only goal, and like, you know, to, like I said, get the secret knowledge. So yeah, there you go. I don't know. Hopefully this was maybe a little more insight on that. If anyone you know, that has similar experiences, again, please comment. Like, I'd love to hear them, or, you know, if you guys have thoughts or feelings, you know, please comment, or just anything, like, you know, comment, and I usually respond pretty quickly, and I try to answer everyone too. So yeah, so thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. And I will see you guys next time.